Damian Fahey.
And I'm Gracie Mercedes, and welcome to the moment every Los Angeles improviser dreams about.
Call back for a Cialis commercial?
No. The nominations for the 5th annual iOS Del Close Awards.
I don't know why you were so dismissive. The 5th anniversary is technically wood, like boner.
Right.
Okay.
I get it.
All right.
And if getting nominated for Adele gives you an erection that lasts more than 4 hours, you should probably seek medical attention. A psychotherapist.
Good advice. Okay, let's just cut to the chase here and get to some of the nominees. Here we go.
The John Crowley Achievement in Bartending Award was named after 3-time winner John Crowley and goes to the bartender who best showcases their coin slots.
Tell you what, that guy's a real dick. But hey, without the hard work of these nominees, some of these people here at I.O. may be forced to watch a show in the loft. Or even worse, the DCT.
Oh God, the horror.
Keep up the good work, guys.
And the nominees are Tommy Bechtold, Nick Bush, Dan McNeil, Brian O'Connell, and Molly Prather.
The nominees for Best Waitstaff have 2 things in common. They're all women, which I'm surprised my local ACLU branch doesn't care about.
And if you wear something shiny enough to get their attention, they'll be more than happy to get you whatever they think you ordered.
The nominees are Markia McCarty, Vanessa Ramos, Julissa Smith, Rebecca Stevens, and Faith Willman.
What's interesting about our nominees for Hardest Working Intern is that most of them are well into their 30s.
Their parents must be so proud.
So proud. And the nominees are Blake Hogue, Colin Hughes, Morocco, Philip Molina, and Eric Voss.
Well, what would an improv theater be without its most supportive audience members?
The DCT?
Ah, touche. And I'll tell you what, this category is named after Herb Koss, who took home his 3rd Dell last year. And now this year, the nominees for most supportive audience member are Janetta Burt, Matt Keane, Nathan Oviedo, Farrell Solomon Reingold, and Anya Schwender.
Nothing says sexy like an improv comedian.
In this year's nominees for the Nick Armstrong Sexiest Player of the Year Award, bring it. A mom, a man with the face of a baby, 2 fiery gingers, one of them natural, and a dude who looks like that guy you met that one time but can't remember where.
Right, so the Sexiest Players nominees are Tommy Bechtold, Sean Cowig, Karen Garachi, Matt Keane, and Aaron McGaffey.
You know, as improvisers, one of our hardest jobs is turning ourselves into objects.
Absolutely. I mean, not only do we have to defy the law of physics, we have to do it in character, and we have to be funny.
The nominees for Best Performance of an Object are Derek DeGuider from Spinoff Cinema for Meteor, Tim Jennings and Patrick Ian Moore from Book Report for Nuclear Explosion, Matt Moore from Top Story Weekly for Watson the Jeopardy Playing Computer, Dave Stratton from First World Problems for Eco-Friendly Car Wash, and the cast of USS Rock and Roll for Logs.
Now, trying to remember great lines from an improv show is kind of like trying to remember the lyrics to a LaToya Jackson song. Our brains are not meant to work that way.
I like that. Well, thanks to the miracles of Facebook and Twitter, these lines have been preserved long enough to be nominated for Dells.
Kyle Graham from Improv Fest.
Truck! Move that truck!
James Kirkland from USS Rock and Roll.
You mean if I don't keep my adrenaline up, I'll die?
Markia McCarty from Derelict Toys.
Don't tell me it's Sweet Rose Ambrosia when it's really just shit.
Yuki Shimamura from Book Report.
I'm American guy from Oklahoma. I eat turkey every day.
Randy Stillwell from Let's All Dancing.
Not today, Grim Reaper. I still have 20 more pounds to lose before I fit into my casket outfit.
The Loft is one of the best places to do a show at I.O.
It's intimate, great acoustics, and usually empty.
For Best Loft Show, the nominees are Ant Farm Recess, Book Report, Chompy Chomp, Pretty Bird, Tailor Made.
Ooh, I can't put my trigger finger on what's so great about the best DCT show.
Well, Damien, I bet if you think about it, you'll trigger finger it out.
I suppose you're right, Gracie. The trigger fingers for best DCT show are Danger Snack, Key Party, the 1 hour improv festival with English-speaking moose, Popular Science, and Trigger Finger! Trigger Finger. Sorry.
After years of training for the Herald, these next shows did precisely what was expected of them. They ran away from the form like it was on fire.
Best improvised non-Herald show is named after the 3-time winners Dasariski.
And the nominees are Dr. God, First World Problems, The Lusty Horde, Opening Night, the Improvised Musical, Quartet.
Did you know some things at I.O. are scripted, Gracie?
Why, no, Damien. I did not know that to be the case.
We are better than that, though. As a matter of factly, we are improvisers.
Smile and nod.
The nominees for Best Scripted Show are Dead Honky, Fine-Toothed Gnome, The Friday 40, The Main Stage Sketch Show, and Top Story Weekly.
Coaching is one of the only ways to make money doing improv.
Yeah, and some of these nominees haven't coached in at least 18 months, so, in no shape or form is the Del Close Awards popularity contest.
Not at all. For Coach of the Year, the nominees are Nick Armstrong, Mike Batet, Peter Fluet, Annie Hoff, Brian O'Connell.
Well, for those of us who don't consider auditioning for Herald teams to be the absolute worst experience on earth, there's always Student of the Year.
A category most of us get rejected for before we even realize we're eligible.
I'd say better luck next year, but you won't be a student next year. So here we go, 2011 Student of the Year. The nominees are Gina Brown, Jessica Crane, Blake Hogue, Carrie Kaiser, and Eric Voss.
And speaking of teachers, most of ours are phenomenal. Most.
Teacher of the Year, by the way, named after 3-time Del Close Award winner Mr. Craig Kukowski, who once claimed he invented pretending and was known as the most rapiest of the Armando cast.
No, that's Miles.
Oh, Miles, okay.
And the nominees for Teacher of the Year are Karen Gracci, Dave Hill, Aaron Krebs, Scott Robinson, and Brandon Sornberger.
Okay, finally, we have our equivalent of the Best Picture, Album of the Year, and the Darwin Award.
There's nothing left to be said about the Herald that has not been said already. I mean, seriously, it's been 40 years. Everything has been said.
Calm down. The 2011 nominees for Best Herald teams are Bandit, King 10, Trophy Wife, USS Rock and Roll, and Waterloo.
Okay, that's all for us. Congratulations to all the nominees.
Absolutely. We'll see you on Friday, August 12th for the Big Del Close Awards.
On the red carpet.
Mm-hmm.
And scene.